This scrawny little plant right in the middle here is a graft of the Scrumptious Apple, Malus domestica. Now, I had a previous M9 Rubinet growing here, and the Rubinet was covered in scab, so I got rid of it, and I bought this Scrumptious Apple, planted the Scrumptious Apple somewhere else, and cut a couple of branches off it. And look at that Scion growth from 1 year. There's the original Scion, just there. That's the top of it, where I put some graft sealant on it. And I just sawed that like a cross, both directions, this way and that way, with a saw. Peeled back the bark and did a little rind graft of some sorts in there, and 2 Scions actually have taken. They're both starting to take off now, and this is a branch from the rootstock. And I left that branch coming out of the rootstock in case these Scions didn't take, because I didn't want to kill the roots. I was going to try again next year if it didn't work this time. But they did. I've got two grafts that have taken there on this apple, and I'm very happy about that, because trying to find a Scrumptious Apple on M9 in Ireland, number one, is impossible, and then secondly, delivered from the UK was pretty tough. They only seem to have them in cordons or step overs, or just designs that weren't going to suit my wall growth here. I want to have something that's in between a fan and a bush. So I'm very happy that Scrumptious is grafted. I did the grafting, I think it was late February, and which is probably a little bit too early. From my own grafting here, I think I've learned that you want to try and graft apples in April when there's a fair bit of sap around and the bark separates easily. The bark was not separating easily when I did this graft. Alright, I'll report back and see how that goes. But for now, it's just a tiny little graft, and hopefully one day it will be a nice strong M9 apple tree with fruit.